It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets control the tap. Paul Millsap, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Charlotte with the basketball. Screen coming. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And count the basket inside.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Rozier. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Batum. It's a big finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Surveys the floor. To Rozier. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Terry Rozier at the line. First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. They'll work it down to Millsap. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nuggets have the possession. Jokic. Jamal Murray. His first effort off the mark. Rozier into the front court. They trail by 1. Nuggets have it. And finishes strong.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down 3 to Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Nikola Batum missed his first. That one goes.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Rozier with it. They're down 3. Great look and vision. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Nuggets with the basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Terry Rozier, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Rozier into the front court. Down a point. Mason Plumlee tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot from in close, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Hornets have the basketball. To Miles Bridges. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Murray with it. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. From long range, shakes free and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Murray with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Count the basket at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Miles Bridges to Rozier. Won't go down. Jamal Murray. That's good D. Shot no good. Long key from three-quarters court. The first quarter's complete. The Nuggets with the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
The follow won't go either.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Charlotte basketball. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, Ed, easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Summer basketball camps. Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Runner here won't go. Murray into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And the finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Good look that time, but off the mark to Will Barton. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Nuggets have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Will Barton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Pick up.
For three, not going down here. Porter to Will Barton. Beyond the arc for three. Good contest. Barton misses. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Slam dunk Will Barton.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Batum. And the rebound corralled by Jokic.
Here we go.
To Will Barton. Jokic. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Barton to Porter. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Charlotte, number 2.
Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Whoa! What a finish!
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Hornets right now in possession. To Batum. Nikola Batum. 2 of 4 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Jokic. Tough shot. Well defended. Shot from the lane won't go. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
From the painted area, won't go down. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Nuggets certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Charlotte Hornets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets are a team that's playing unselfish basketball and reaping the benefits. Great chemistry from these guys in the opening half, and it bodes well for them moving forward. Murray is the leader among his teammates in dimes.
Player of the half.
Murray has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver.
They could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season, but I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
Denver's got it. Jokic. Deep right corner. Jamal Murray. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Probing the defense. Oh! Couple of cracks at the line now.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Malik Monk. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Murray into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Cruises inside for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Charlotte with the basketball. Terrific vision. Nikola Batum. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Millsap. Fires the 3. And Paul Millsap. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Rozier. Short jumper won't fall.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down a bundle. For 3. Second effort. The follow won't go either. Nikola Jokic. He's 3 for 7.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And counted at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Murray with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Rozier with it. Looking to make something happen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Terry Rozier trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Missed it at the line.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Paul Millsap. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
He's so good down low. This four-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
To Rozier. Can't connect from in close. Porter to Millsap. And scores. Strong take.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Now the Hornets take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Charlotte Hornets, number 6, Sheldon Mack.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. From the outside, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Mason Plumlee sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Jumper's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Martin into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. That ball's out of bounds, off the Hornets. Martin into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good, off the mark. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Marvin Williams with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Three quarters down, the Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion. Hornets with the first possession here in the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Hornets have the basketball. He gets it.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. Nuggets have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Denver Nuggets, number 9, Jeremy Grant.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Picked up by the Nuggets.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Nuggets have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Jokic. To Miles Bridges. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Jokic to Porter. Millsap. Charlotte has the board. Paul Millsap.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Miles Bridges. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Tough make through traffic.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Charlotte basketball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Slam dunk Will Barton.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Knocked loose. Nuggets have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Will Barton. That That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Denver Nuggets are in the penalty.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Miles Bridges. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Paul Millsap. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions. Charlotte.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Over to the right side. Millsap. Rebound taken by the Hornets. To Rozier. Finish that. Jokic to Millsap. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Paul Millsap at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. And he misses that one free throw. Rozier into the front court. His guys down big. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Jokic to Porter. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Hornets right now in possession. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Martin into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets. The Hornets really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. The Charlotte Hornets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Defense.
The Denver Nuggets put on the pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Bart put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Denver Nuggets. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.